Hi, my name is Beth James Bourgeois, and I'm the program manager of the Coal Roof Rating Council. I manage both the roof and wall rating programs. While the roof program has been managed through the CRRC online rating portal or portal since 2018, the wall program has been managed manually using Excel workbooks and shared Google Drive folders to submit and share product rating applications, test data, and exposure information since the program's inception. The wall program is now fully integrated into the portal, and today I will provide an overview of the portal functions and features. Before I dive into the portal features, I want to quickly share why we integrated the wall program into the portal. First, to improve communication and transparency between wall licensees, CRRC staff, test labs, and test farms, since product rating applications, test results, placement, and weathering photos are located in one central place and accessible by all authorized users. Next, to enhance the user experience by having the wall program process be consistent with the technology we are already using. We improve cybersecurity since user login credentials are required to access the portal. Errors and technical issues are minimized since validations are built into the portal. Finally, to make it easier to manage reference applications and private label authorizations and enable color family additional elements to be linked with their representative elements, allowing additional elements to automatically inherit aged values when they become available. Wall portal features include the wall portal is the hub where wall licensees create and submit product rating applications. Laboratories provide test results and specimen photos. Test farms enter exposure placement and removal information and upload weathering photos. Staff reviews and approves wall applications. Wall program participants generate invoices and submit payments through the portal. Automatic generation of notification of product ratings and publication of ratings on the Rated Wall Products directory. And wall approved manufacturer test labs, AMTLs, submit color family additional element initial test data directly through their portal dashboard. And now I'll provide an overview of the wall licensee portal. If you participate in both programs and are an existing wall and roof program licensee, you will have access to toggle between both programs. If you only participate in one of these programs, you will only have access to that program and will not be able to toggle between programs. When you log in or toggle to the wall portal, you will land on the portal dashboard. This is where you'll submit new wall product rating applications by clicking the green New Application button and view submitted applications by clicking in the application ID in the left-hand column or the eye icon on the right. Once submitted, you cannot change any field except for the brand and model names, which you can change anytime. Just be sure to save your changes. If you have any edits to your application once submitted, contact staff to request the change. The status column shows the status of your product rating application. As mentioned previously, wall AMTLs now have the capability to enter initial test data for color family additional element applications directly through the portal dashboard. When a wall AMTL creates a color family additional element application, they will be able to select themselves as the test lab for that application. Once submitted, the green plus sign icon will appear in the initial TRR column. Click on the icon to submit the initial test data for that color family additional element product. From the Accounts tab, you are able to manage your account information and update your password. Additionally, portal users with admin status can add and remove users from the portal. Only admin users can edit portal users and update contact information, which I'll show you shortly. Users without admin status can perform all other functions, like creating applications or generating invoices. From the Company tab, you can view your company status for each program: the Wall program, Member program, and the Roof program. If you do not participate in a program, the green active bar will say not applicable. Also from the Company tab, portal admins can edit, add, and remove program contacts. For existing contacts, you can select or unselect the program checkboxes for each contact type. You can select the edit icon on the right to edit the contact information or to edit the roof program contacts if applicable. Selecting the red trash icon allows you to delete a program contact, and you can add a new contact by clicking the blue Add Contact button. You will not be able to select program contacts for programs that you do not participate in. If you add your company website, that will be visible from the Rated Products directory. This is what it looks like when you select the Edit Contact icon. You can select and unselect the program contacts for the programs you participate in. All product contacts are assigned in the product rating application, but can be edited in the product contact section of the company tab. Simply click on the selector bar on the right, and a list of program contacts will appear. You can change the product contact to anyone currently listed as a contact. Finally, the invoicing section is largely the same, but we have added color coding to distinguish between roof, wall, and membership invoice items. Invoice items for all programs are accessible through both the roof and wall portal invoicing sections. You can select certain invoice items to generate multiple invoices if you would like to keep roof and wall billing separate, or you can generate one invoice for all invoice items by clicking the Select All button. Then select a billing contact and click the green Generate Invoice button. Next, I'll provide a brief overview of the wall portal for test labs and test farms. Wall test data will be submitted by test labs through the wall portal dashboard for wall product rating applications. The function is the same as the roof program, but wall applications will only be accessible through the wall portal. The same goes for test farms. Test farms will submit exposure, placement, and removal information and photos for wall product rating applications through the wall portal. And now I'll provide a brief live demonstration of the wall portal functionality. So logged in as a licensee, I'm on the wall portal dashboard. So up at the top left is where you can toggle between programs. So if you're a wall licensee and a roof licensee, you can toggle from the wall portal to the roof portal, and you'll see you land on the roof portal dashboard, which is where you submit roof product rating applications, and back to the wall portal. And the wall portal dashboard is where you will submit wall rating applications. So if you'd like to submit a new wall program product rating application, you would just click on the green New Application button, and it takes you to your application. So this information is the same information as the Excel spreadsheet that we currently use, just integrated into the portal. So you would select the same rating options, the application type, just to show you an example. If you select color family additional element, if you are an approved wall AMTL, you will have the ability to select yourself as the test lab. So this AMTL can submit initial test data only for color family additional element applications. If you select a standard product or representative element or compound rating, you will not have the ability to select yourself as an AMTL because you're not authorized to submit data for those application types. And then once you're finished with your product rating application, you can either save your draft if you have changes you want to make later, or you can submit your application. And once you submit your application or save a draft, it will appear on your wall portal dashboard. And you'll see that this color family additional element has been submitted by this wall AMTL, and there's a green plus sign in the initial TRR column. And this is where you would click into that to submit the initial test data for that color family additional element application. So simply complete this and click submit, and that will indicate that it's ready for review by CRRC staff. And this color family additional element has already been submitted, and you'll see the eyeball icon where you can click into that and review the test data that you've already submitted. Once you've submitted the data, it is no longer uh, you're no longer able to edit the information. So if you believe you've made an error in what you've submitted, then contact staff and we can assist you with that change. And then product rating applications that are not color family additional elements, you'll see that it says NA in the initial TRR column because you're not able to submit test data for that application. So moving on to the accounts section. In the accounts tab is where you manage all of your account info. So you can edit your name, your phone number, your time zone, you can update your password, and portal admins can add or remove users. So users have access to the portal. So anyone that you add here, you would be providing them with a login to access the portal, just like this. And in the company section is where you can view your company information and update your contacts. So up at the top under company status, you'll see the member. If you're a member, it will say, if you're an active member, it will say active. If you're not a member, it will say not applicable. You have your wall licensee ID and class, and your status. So if you're active or pending or suspended or terminated, that status will reflect the status of the wall program. If you are a wall AMTL, yes or no will be reflected there, and the status, and then also your roof program status. So if you participate in the roof program, this will be your status or not applicable. Likewise, if we flip over to the roof program, the company section will display the same information, but for the roof program and also your wall program status. So back to the wall portal company contacts. So you can edit, you can select and unselect wall rating program and billing contacts and your member contacts all through the wall portal. And you can also edit your roof program contacts. So if you click the edit icon, you can edit your contact information, your address, your phone number, your email address, but you can also select and unselect your roof program contacts. So if you make an edit when you're in the wall portal to the roof program side, see I unselected the roof program. Then when I navigate to the company section on the roof program side, you'll see that that change has been made. So you can make changes to either program from either portal. And going back to the company section, finally, the last thing on the companies tab is that you can edit the wall products contacts. This is selected initially in the wall product rating application, but you can edit that here as well. And that contact can be changed by just clicking the selector. Anyone you have added as a contact will be listed here, and you can select the program contact that you want. And that is for each product rating application as its own product contact. So these can be different for each application. And you'll notice on the wall portal side, the wall product rating applications are listed. You cannot edit the roof product rating applications on the wall portal side. So you would have to navigate to the roof program and edit the wall product contacts through the roof portal. But you can do that there. So you see how easy it is to toggle between programs. So finally, we're going to navigate to the invoicing section. So in the unpaid items, you'll see that each invoice item type is color coded. So membership is blue, roof invoice items are white and wall invoice items are yellow to distinguish between each program. So you can add all invoice items to one invoice by clicking Select All, selecting a billing contact, clicking Generate Invoice, or you can select specific invoice items. So if you, for example, if you just want to add the wall invoice items to one invoice, you can select those and click Generate Invoice, and those will be added to one invoice. So now we're at the checkout screen where you can also edit invoice items or cancel your invoice. So if you decide that you've generated the invoice, but you actually want all of the invoice items on there, you can click Edit. And these are the ones that were initially added to the invoice. You could then select all of them, or you can remove some. But either way, the ones that you select, and then when you click Update, that will update the invoice. So now it includes all of the invoice items. If you want to cancel your invoice, just click Cancel, and those invoice items will return to the unpaid items section. So it's very easy to generate multiple invoices if you'd like, or generate one invoice and pay all together. The invoicing section is exactly the same from either portal. So if you go to the invoicing section on the roof portal, you'll see the same invoice items. So you can generate and pay your invoice from either the roof or the wall portal. And finally, if you click FAQs, there's an FAQ document to assist you with navigating the portal. And then under the selector icon near your name, if you click Account Management, it just takes you back to the Account section where you can update your information. Or there's reporting tools. These are mainly used by the test labs. They're used for the reporting tools when submitting test data, but you also have access to them. A lot of these are specific to the roof program, but they're available in both the roof and wall program sections. So that's it for the overview and demonstration of the portal. If you have any questions with the wall portal, please reach out to me. My email is beth@coolroofs.org. My phone number is 503-606-8448, extension 505. Thank you so much.